Hey, my Liptons. So I was gonna do a new video maybe tomorrow, but I was like, you know what? Let me just get this out the way because this has been sitting on my chest for the longest, and I feel like, and I came to the realization of it when I did my rant about the Z5 app, and I was just like, you know, the fact that I have to go through all this just to watch an older show of ZTV says a lot. And before I even get started, so I just put up a new video on my channel right here. I want you guys to go watch my new video. It's the most hated TV couples of all time. Obviously, I'm having more fun when it comes to this video. So, part one was the my favorite ships and ships that should have been endgame, and this is the part two. So you guys go give me some views on there. So, going back to my video, when I did my Z5 rant, also just to give you guys a little bit more context. So here's my Z5 rant on Z5. Too many excuses, not enough results. I go into detail about what happened in that situation. So while I was thinking about it, I realized ZTV as a whole has really, really lost its, not only its charm, not only its flavor, but it's lost its casual fans. And I'm gonna get to what I'm talking about when I say that. Like, ZTV has really, really lost its casual fans. Like, if we're gonna take it back, let's take it back, okay? Okay, let's take it to 2006 to 2015. What shows were out from 2006 and 2015? I'm talking about, and some of the shows are here, not all of them, but some. Kasamsi, Dulhan, Jansiki Rani. I wasn't too much of a fan of that show, but I kind of watched it a little bit. Yaham and Gargarkili, Pavita Rishta, Nagin. Oh my god, Nagin was so iconic. Kunkubagya, I'm gonna talk about Kunkubagya in a second. And I'm gonna drag them a little bit. But when I think like Jodha Akbar, because we were talking about, 2016, 2006 to 2015, Jodha Akbar, Dilse Diyavachan, we're talking Sapne Sohane, Lampanke, um, did I say Punarviva? I think I already said Punarviva, you know, just these iconic shows that have really, really brought not only, the demographic, obviously, that it was marketed to, but people outside of it. Okay? These shows really, really drew casual fans, people you'd never expect to watch. Either it be, Bollywood movies, uh, um, Hindi shows. You never expect me. You would have never expected me to watch something like this. But guess what? I watched it, and I watched it for years, and I was a fan. I was a fan. I was a huge fan. I'm still am a huge fan. But I'm a huge fan of their old content. And maybe I'm not the one to really have that conversation as to what happened and why ZTV doesn't have its charm anymore. Because let me tell you something. Recently, I was telling my mother, I was saying, Mom, I'm watching, Jodha Akbar again on the Z5 app and that sort of thing. My mom was like, oh my God, it's been such a long time since I watched that. Oh my God, is it, where can you watch it? And I was like, oh, it's on my phone, but we can also connect it to the, to the TV, that sort of thing. So I remember we put the app on the TV. We're watching Jodha Akbar, and we're just like going back, and like the memories just start coming back to my mother, because she kind of forgot a little bit, but like she started to come back, and she started to realize how much we just loved watching these shows, because we watched it as a family at a certain point. Like, I remember we used to DVR it, make sure like once we, or even catch it while it's airing, Like once we come from school, once we come from work, we make sure that we're sat right at the TV to watch these shows. We don't get that feeling anymore. We don't get that feeling anymore when it comes to ZTV. And I'm trying to understand how this could have happened. Bollywood, Hindi TV shows, they were such a huge part of my life. And to now, you know what I'm saying? Like look at it as if it's just like an afterthought. Literally, before my entire family was watching ZTV shows. Everybody was. Everybody was. Now, if you were to ask them what they're watching right now, you would never hear Bollywood or ZTV come from their mouths. And it's just that I think that maybe now, because maybe it's a different time, right? Maybe it's a different time. People, grew out of it, that sort of thing. I get that. But it's like people were going out of things even back then while ZTV was popping. But yet we still, we still gave it, I would love to see, because I have an article pulled up here just to show you guys the viewership of some of these shows. But, I'm just looking at some of these. Look at Twinkle. I'm seeing some people here. Kumkum Bagya when it was good. Choti, I remember Choti Bahu was a big one. Ekte Raja, Ekte Rani. Like, there were some great, great shows. And I don't understand what happened. Like, what is going on? Like, I just don't understand. And I think that, not only in Bollywood, but like as far as like for these Hindi ZTV shows, they have fallen into the whole reboot culture. The whole like let's do the reruns, let's do the reboots and the remakes of it. When it came to like Kabul Hai and Jamai Raja, they try to give us a Jamai Raja 2.0 and a Kabul Hai 2.0. I remember me watching the first episode of Kabul Hai, the 2.0 one, and I had to turn it off. First of all, when I saw the trailers of it, to see, I'm like, listen, don't get me wrong. I get it. I get that, like, we gotta mature, we gotta advance and that sort of thing. We gotta add a little bit of Western culture into what we're doing to attract us. But the fact that now, like, I'm starting to see more and more, not only in ZTV shows, but in Bollywood, like, these people just kissing each other on the lips on these shows and on these movies is really, like, before, maybe I'm just an old head. I guess that must be what because I need to ask, maybe I need to ask somebody from this newer generation about how they feel about this. Because it's like, the fact that I'm seeing, first of all, why am I seeing the two people who were in Jamai Raja, the one that played Siddharth and Roshni, while the first Jamai Raja, season 1, that Jamai Raja, when that was on, they weren't out here kissing each other on the lips. But now for Jamai Raja 2.0, I'm seeing that they're out here like behaving like a Hollywood couple or something. Like they're just kissing each other on the lips, being overtly sexual. It's just like, y'all don't need to do all of that. Y'all don't need to do all of that. And it's the same thing with the Kabul Hai 2.0. I'm seeing now like the Zoya character and the and Karan's character, Mr. Khan, kissing each other on the lips. And I'm just like, like, I get it. Maybe y'all guys are trying to attract the Western audience, but let me tell y'all guys something. From somebody who is from the West, y'all not attracting us with that. Y'all not, you know what y'all guys attracted us with? Y'all culture. What the old school Bollywood. 1990s, early 2000s Bollywood. That's how you guys were attracting us. That's how we fell in love with you guys. The mystique, the modesty of how the relationships were on the shows. Right now I'm watching Jodha Akbar, and I'm just seeing like Jalal and Jodha, they're intimate, but yet there's still a modesty when it comes to their intimacy. There's still a mystique there. I'm not getting none of that when I'm watching these shows. When I first saw that, honestly, in the trailers when it came to Jemai Raja, I said, yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna watch this. I'm good. I'm good. Because it's just like, y'all, and I get it. That guy's gotta modernize. Yeah, guys think that this is really pulling different audiences. Y'all guys were pulling different audiences before y'all did all of this. Y'all are trying too hard. That's the issue right now. Y'all are trying too hard. There's reboots. Y'all have shows that's still going on, like 1,000 episodes, and so it's just. And I'm gonna get to Kunkumbagya in a second, because I have to drag Kunkumbagya. I need to drag the writers and whoever's in charge. Y'all trying way too hard. It makes absolutely no sense. Now, I want to get to this. Sorry, no, not this. So, because I wanted to know, because I don't watch none of the ZTV shows now. Like, I got rid of cable, so I'm just like, I'm not gonna, and because I know, but the thing is, I have the Z5 app, and I'm just like, I'm not about to watch this show, none of these shows on my Z5 app. I'd rather go watch the old shows and enjoy myself than rather watch the new ones, because like at this point, it is not giving. So, Kunkumbagya is the first one. Listen, I don't. Maybe y'all are different now, because it's like I don't understand why Kunkumbagya is still on the air. Why is Kunkumbagya still on the air? Why this show has been on since I was in like 9th grade, and that's when it was good. Kunkumbagya used to be good. That's the thing. Early Kunkumbagya, when that show first started, it was giving. Like, I liked it. But y'all dragged it, and the writers dragged it. They dragged it. They dragged it. They dragged it. I'm just like, you know what? I'm good. I no longer need to watch this show. I'm no longer wasting my time on Kunkumbagya. Y'all need to end this show. Like, what are y'all doing? I'm done. I'm done. And then I don't even know what this show was. Kundali Bagya. Not gonna waste my time. Tuchsi He, like, it's just Kurban, who, like, I mean, I guess this is y'all new shit. This is y'all new stuff. Hamali Wali Good News. What? Like, okay. So, you guys want to see the top rated ZTV series of all time? Pavitrishta. Pavitrishta came out around my time. It ended in 2014, right? This I haven't watched it, but I do remember her from Ekte Raja Ekte Rani. Jodha Akbar, like I said, I'm watching the show. Great show, amazing show. Had great storylines, had great plots. You know, Jemai Raja, like I said, the original Jemai Raja was good. It was great. They tried it with that Jemai Raja 2.0. I don't know what's still going on with that show, but it like, oh god, like Dulhan, amazing show. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Great show. And it was released in 2006. Like I said, 2006 was the year, y'all. If y'all guys ever wanted to started watching ZTV, 2006 was that year to start watching ZTV, because that's when it was popping. It was popping. There was a boom when it came to ZTV. Yaham and Kili, amazing show. Great show. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Punaviva is one of my Punaviva is one of my favorite shows. And I'm not putting that there along with my like American TV shows that I watch. Punaviva, Jodha Akbar, Dilse Diabochan, because I'm like, those are the shows I probably like some of my favorite TV shows of all time. Punaviva is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I love the show to its core. Like, I loved the storyline. I loved everything about the show. Honestly, no, let me not even do that. Because I was like, okay, well, maybe, like, if they were to do a 2.0, I'll watch it. But I don't know. The way y'all guys are going about things and making people, like, actors kiss each other on the lips, it's just, I don't know. But yeah, those are I'm surprised because Samsi isn't on this list. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But Yeah, like if we're talking, except for this show, because I haven't watched it, but if we're talking the shows that came on and went off the air, like honestly, after 2016, if I have to be honest with y'all, GTV shows haven't been the same. That's when the downfall really started. If I'm gonna have to be honest with y'all, that's when it really started because it was just like, wow, like y'all are really like Kunku Burger just kept on dragging. I remember, and I was just like, bro, what is happening right now? What is happening right now? Like, why? Like, they need to wrap this up. But apparently, I haven't wrapped it up. Y'all still going. Y'all still going. Y'all still going. I don't know why. Either way, um, there's definitely been a rise and fall of ZTV, and I think that nobody is ready to admit that. But the mystique, the mystery, the modesty, the iconicness, the legendariness of it all is no longer there. At this point now, it's underwhelming. The ZTV content that's being produced is watered down. It's lost its mystique. It's lost its I don't want to say that because I think it's going to be too much, but I don't know. I just don't see it going back to what it was. I don't see it going back to what it was. But then again, I feel that way about Hollywood too. Look at Hollywood. Hollywood TV shows and Hollywood movies aren't the same. Like doing all these reboots and reruns and all this. It's just, it's the same thing. And it's unfortunate that it had to happen. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be watching these old shows. Um, I'm gonna be watching the old shows on the Z5 app. I'm gonna be watching once I'm done with Jodha Akbar. I might, go back to be watching Kasam Si. I'm gonna go back to be watching Pune Viva. I'm gonna go back to watch Dil Se Diya Bachan. I'm gonna go back to watching Dulhan. Okay, Yahame Gargar Kili. Like, yeah, okay, like all these like these shows were just iconic. They're a part of my childhood. Like I loved them to death. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to watching them. I'm gonna go back to watching them. Like they're just too iconic for me not to go back and watch it. I'm gonna honestly watch also Kunku Bagya, the beginning seasons of it, the beginning like episodes. But once it starts to get to like the annoying stage of it, I'm turning it off and I'm going to a different show. It is what it is. Either way, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think there has been a rise and fall of ZTV? I want to get your response, your comments, and listen. I'm all for disagreements. At the end of the day, this is my opinion. I'm all for disagreements. I'm all for just trying to open the conversation up and tell me how you guys feel. Like, do you guys feel like, ZTV was better back in like, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012? Those years, those were the golden years of ZTV compared to what it is now. Because let me tell you something. Now I got rid of cable. Before we used to watch ZTV on cable. Now we got rid of it. And I know people are gonna be like, oh well, streaming and streaming. Listen, if it's a show that is like we're eager to watch and we love it, we'll make sure we get it live. Okay? We're not gonna record it. We're not gonna wait. We're gonna get it live. So anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Give me up to 200 subscribers, and then I'll probably go on a live. If you guys give me up to 200 subscribers, I would love that. I'm gonna do a video. Well, no, I'm gonna do a live video. Be like, and just say hi to you guys, and it'll be great. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Give me to 200 subscribers, and I'll treat you guys with a live video. Okay. All right. Bye, my Liptons. See you tomorrow.